India right now is in a situation where the economy, at least before the pandemic, was growing a lot and it was growing really fast. So a lot of people are making money with making all sorts of things at all sorts of prices. And at the same time, it's a market that it's still very price sensitive. Like not always the customer is very willing to pay more money for
Yeah.
something which is more ethical, which also means that the ways that people produce are also not always ethical. So it has happened once with us that, we were looking for a very specific type of embroidered bag. And of course, for us, it really cannot start, and we really cannot start anything before we actually see the production. This is the first step always. So that, because this is the only way to make sure that nothing wrong is gonna happen. So what happened was that we were in this village and we were visiting like several places that make the same leather bags. It's like a street and all of the houses are full of artisans that make them. So we entered one of the places and there was a child making a bag. And it was very heartbreaking because it was one of the main places that we had liked a lot. We were already talking, to the owner, and they seemed really nice. And whenever we walked inside and we saw the kid, and we were like, I was speechless. I was like, what do I do? What do I say now? What do I do? And we questioned him. We were like, what's happening here? And then he actually said that, oh, he comes from a very poor village in a rural area, so I am actually helping him because I am giving him an opportunity to make money. And it was kind of like sad because I did understand where he was coming from, but obviously we could not do any business with him. So we just had to move on and, like find someone else that was making the same type of bag, that was perhaps like having a little more like bigger communication gap, but they were not having this issue. So for us, like at least in our case, checking the places where these people work from and going there personally ourselves is the very first point always.